Hello, ladies. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing?
Good. How are you, ladies?
Great.
Hey, it is nice to see everyone. And I want to welcome everyone that is watching and joining us in the chat. Welcome back. I'm going to go ahead and put a welcome back to everyone. I appreciate those of you who are joining us in the chat. Thank you so much. We are excited to be back. It's been a while. Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been a minute.
So I do want to ask, has there been any life changes? Does anybody have anything they want to share since, we kind of have been MIA since season 1?
It's true.
I
mean,
know,
I'm good for now.
Gigi, yeah, I was going to say, you have any, I know last time I saw you online, you were Jay Twizzle. So,
Yay, listen, stop playing with me. You may. I'm gonna tell you what I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna play with you tonight.
You do remember that?
That was my impersonation character. That was not the real I.
Oh, okay, that was really funny. And I know a few people have some new projects, new relationships, new family members. Does anybody care to share?
So I'll just jump right in. So definitely just got a new puppy for Christmas.
Okay.
His name's Coda. And
furry nephew.
And I had a little baby girl a year ago.
Yeah.
So I'm a mom. I'm a mom of two.
Aunties.
I'm a mom of two now. And let's see what else is new. Oh, so I work from home now. I left my job that I worked at for 9 years. And work from home now. Started my own business. And yes, that's where I'm at now.
We love
that. A lot of life changes.
Yeah, I love
a lot.
Gotta love a girl boss. And like shout out to my new niece. Like I call her the gummy bear because she is the cutest baby in the world. I just had to throw it there.
And she does. She literally looks like a little teddy bear.
Like a little live gummy bear.
Little smile. She just be like,
for real. She does.
Maybe next time we'll share some photos. We'll see. If we can get
sweetie.
If we can get some pictures of the mom. We'll see if she's willing to share. What about you, Lady Iris? Do you have any life changes, any life events, any projects?
Yeah, what's going on, Iris?
I have a couple of musical projects in the work I'm really excited about. For me, I think it's been a unique season healing from grief, so I decided to channel that and put it into a healthy musical outlet. So definitely have some songs full of passion, joy, and healing. So it's good.
And if you haven't already, go check out her songs, Mosaic, Shiro. Wait, no, what's that one called? Is it Shiro?
She glows.
She glows.
She glows.
Shiro.
Sorry, you haven't.
But in her video, she's wearing a Shiro shirt. So
I'm trying to shout out her music, and I don't even.
No worries, it's okay.
Go listen to that song that I don't even know the name of.
Don't do it.
It's all good.
It's worth it. Go listen.
I'm not judging.
Awesome. Okay.
And what about you, Kelly? Do you have any new things?
Oh my God, I have so many new things. So you guys, ladies, gentlemen, whoever's watching, you guys, I've been missing in action, but I have been like doing some life-changing, life-altering work. So
For sure.
I've been getting to know myself, spending time with God. I'm trying to become a homesteader, so I've been out in the backyard. I have chickens now, so new family members. If you can miss chickens.
If you need freed eggs, hit her up.
If you
For real.
Please listen, my chicken.
Oh, we're breaking them out.
No, but for real. Listen, I'm tired of paying $85 for a carton of eggs.
I ran out of eggs.
Yeah, not $85.
I'm tired of paying $85 for a carton of eggs. Please send some eggs to me.
I'm sitting on eggs. So if you need eggs, I've been making quiches, souffle, anything I can make with eggs to get rid of these eggs.
So some people stand on business, but you sit on eggs. That's a whole
screaming.
That's a flex. That's a whole flex.
I mean,
I'm not a t-shirt.
Not some people stand on business. I'm screaming.
Other people sit on eggs. Look, you're prolific.
My chickens, my chickens are out there taking care of business.
Yes,
there's some hard working hoes.
They're producing.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so and then I
Bruh. What is in her cup?
me this water. Smart
It
water.
looks like water, but it's vodka. No, I'm kidding. Kidding.
No, actually, I stopped drinking, so that was one of the things.
Wow.
And it's not just a dry January. It's because you're like, it's like a life change for you.
Life changes, lots of life
Snaps.
changes, all the good
Not
stuff.
what's
It classes
snapping
are
like
working.
in poetry.
I've lost
Snaps.
weight. I've lost weight. I'm trying to get back into my center myself and
For sure.
kind of making sure I'm letting God lead and direct my life. So new year, new me.
Amen.
And we'll talk about that a little bit later. Iris has some tips for y'all, right?
For sure. Yeah.
Okay. So Curves, did you want to give us
So,
some analysis?
Yeah. I want everyone to properly introduce themselves because it has been a year, has been a while. And for anybody who's new here, let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. I will start with myself. I'm Curves, better known as Curves for Life on Instagram. You can also find me on TikTok as well as my other Instagram, Gigi_real talk, because when you come to me, you're getting the real talk for real. Anyway, so I want to introduce all my beautiful sisters in real life. Go ahead. Let's start at the top. Kelly.
True. So I will say this. I don't know if a lot of people know that we're actually biological sisters.
Same mom, same dad.
Same mom, same dad, which is
This ain't so weak.
you know what? It's a flex because I remember. So there's 5 of us total. You know, we have a brother that's missing. Maybe he'll hop on later, introduce himself because he will be gracing us with his presence here and there during season 2.
And Will.
He will.
He's super handsome, but he's taken.
Yeah, he's handsome but taken. But so we are biological sisters. So yeah, that's why we all look very similar. People always say, "Oh my God, are y'all twins? Are y'all triplets? Are y'all quadruplets?" No, just
Because we are
brings me
sisters.
to-
Hey,
brings me to
Stand
together.
together.
I actually have a question for
Make up one big family. No.
Don't get me started. Our spots are different.
We better stop. They're gonna copyright us and take it down.
Y'all know I
No
come
more
from
Cheetah
the
Girls.
Cheetah. Y'all know I come from the Cheetah Girl era. Do not get me started. Let's move on.
You do, but it
I
would be
will do the
considered,
whole
considered a cover. It would be considered a cover, right?
Yes, this is a cover. Please don't take us down.
Please don't.
Please don't.
We just said phrases.
So if I can pause just for a moment, if you take a look down, I have a banner going across the screen. I want to involve whoever's watching in the chat. If you can guess the Queen's order of birth from oldest to youngest, just put the names in the chat. There's Curves, Iris, Chris, and Kelly. If you can guess our order of birth and you get it correctly, you will get an e-gift at the end of the episode. So you guys work on that while we're chatting it up.
And if you get it wrong, you will get an ass whooping. E for everyone. Just kidding. I'm kidding. Kidding.
You won't. There's
Sorry.
no violence on the show.
Yeah. It's called Queen Talk, so we're gonna act like queens. We're not kicking nobody's butt.
So yeah, I pretty much introduced myself.
Not Chris went off screen.
That's me in a nutshell. I'm awesome. Sometimes people think I'm not. Sometimes people think I'm conceited, but I'm not. I'm just fun. I'm enjoyable. I'm jovial. I like to be the life of the party. I'm fun. So you invite me, it's going to be a good time no matter where we are, what we're doing, where we're going. I like to enjoy life. I believe that life was meant to be lived. So I live it. That's me. I am a licensed optician in the state of Florida. So yeah, that's me. That's my life. And I'm a mom.
I feel like you were gonna go into, and I like long walks on the beach.
No, I don't. I don't like long walks on the beach.
Oh.
Do you?
Okay, I do. I like long walks on the beach. I kind of put myself out. I project it.
Okay.
That's me.
Keep projecting. What else do you like?
No,
is she introducing herself? Because we're doing introductions.
Yeah, Chris was before me, so I'll just wait.
Go for it, Chris. Take
you can go ahead.
On the beach.
You can go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I insist.
Okay.
Hey,
All
Chris, you
right.
look really pretty tonight. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Wait, me or Chrissy?
Crystal. I mean, everybody looks beautiful, but Crystal,
Thank
she
you.
maybe it's based off what I seen the last time. No, I'm kidding. No, you look beautiful. No, for real.
I was
You
rough.
look
I was
gorgeous.
rough.
Yeah, but you had a baby, so that's totally excusable.
There's a lot going
You had a
on in
baby.
that
It was a
season.
lot.
Shout out to the women who give birth and look amazing.
Facts.
Because
True.
that's not
Shout
something
out.
everybody can do.
We
Yeah.
love you guys. You're amazing.
Amazing.
So which one are you gonna introduce, or should we just skip the
No, no,
introduction?
no. Okay, I'll go next. My name's Iris. My artist name's Iris Bloom. By day, I'm an educator. By night, I'm a musical artist,
By
a
night.
creative. So all my creative people, my artists out there, I love you. I appreciate what you do. You inspire me. You have no idea. And that's not just musical. I love all arts. Definitely addicted to the creative space. And like I said earlier, I have new music coming up this year. So be on the lookout for that. I think it will be a lot of fun. I'm looking to collaborate with quite a few artists locally and just, again, creatives, videographers, photographers. So if you have those gifts and you want to connect, hit me up. I'm open to all that. Also on the side, I'm an etiquette consultant and I'm into professional development. That is like at the heart of what I do. I really love seeing people go to the next level in their career or just feel confident in themselves, know how to act in any space. And then I also am into just holistic health. That is something that we grew up in. But for those that don't know, our father had passed away from cancer. But before that, we had a very long journey of him recovering through a holistic, ways. And for me, food is health. Food is a love language for me. I love to cook. I love seeing people smile, come together, and enjoy something that has sazon. Like I love seasoning. So for me, like a lot like Kelly, we've definitely been on our health journey together, and then grinding in the gym. It's hey, gym is bae.
Jim is
That's it. Gym
Bay.
is bae.
Even if Bay comes along, Jim is still Bay. You're gonna have to share. Sorry, Bay.
No, gym will be both of our bae. We work out together, and
I
then
like that better. Yeah.
Jim
yeah,
Bay.
Because
gym
Jim
bae.
can't be Bay and Bay's at home because Bay gonna put on the calories and you gonna look good.
No, because
Have that.
because Iris will be cooking for bae, so he'll be eating healthy, but
It's
he'll
not
enjoy
equally
it.
cooked.
Hermana, you have to drop an etiquette course because for real, I'm not as demure as I could be. Okay.
But
And
you are mindful,
I
so we
am
just got to
very
work on the.
mindful that I am, but I could be more demure. So shout out to her. She is truly the lady of all ladies. Like
Very
I'm not
kind.
even just saying this because we're up here. Like
Just share.
literally, when you come in a room with this one right here, Miss Iris, it makes you switch up your whole tone. Everyone, like I don't care
Aw.
who you are, you gonna act right when you're around her. It's just a way she has about her, and it's like, dang, I'm 30 and I still got to get it right when I come around her because it's like she demands it. So shout out to you.
That's
She
very
has
kind.
Yeah,
Thank you, sis.
an elegant aura.
That's
seriously.
very, very kind of you all. And I have to give kudos to my parents. They were very serious about raising us as ladies. A little old school in some aspects, but I think, ain't nothing wrong with mixing a little old with new. But, to me, etiquette is really important because it's about making people feel comfortable in your presence. And it's not just about a whole system of rules and regulations, but what it sorry, someone's knocking on our door, so I apologize. I'm just trying to keep an ear out. Um, we are classy, but we also are wise out here on these streets. But just to backtrack, for me, etiquette is really important because I always wanted to feel confident in any space I went into, but also I wanted to make sure that those around me always felt comfortable in my presence. So that was always very important to me. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pass the mic to Curves and find out what's going on.
All right. Hey, the only person who has introduced themselves is you, little mama. So you might as
Perfect
well.
timing.
Perfect timing.
So, so my name is Chris. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok as Chris Kells _24. But just to give you a little background on me, I grew up the middle child of the family. I was an athlete. I played basketball and tennis, Went to college and studied health and physical education. Um, and I received my master's in sport management. So that was a lot of fun. I played collegiate basketball. So long history of basketball. Currently, I'm a mom of two. I have a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old. Two sweet girls, and I have a loving, handsome husband. And like I mentioned before, stay at home, work from home, started my own business, and yeah.
I
And
love that.
my personality, I'm the very chill, mellow sibling compared to the rest of my boisterous, outgoing sisters and brother. So
Yeah, you're definitely the chill one. But I feel like you can definitely level up when you need to, especially when
It
you get
depends on
home.
who she's around. Like she's
mhm.
chill around like groups, but if she's around family and people she's comfortable around, she will most definitely come out of her shell.
A different side of me definitely comes out when I'm around
For
girls.
sure.
This is true. And and don't tell her she can't touch the Thanksgiving food before you take a picture.
Oh my! Listen,
You
we're not doing that up here.
Okay,
Did you see that
okay.
face?
I
Did
see
you
where
see
this
the
is
face?
going.
Did you see the face?
I
You're
see
not
where
being
this is going.
mindful.
Don't tell me I can't touch my own plate at a restaurant because you want to take a picture either.
Who
Clock
does that?
it.
Who does
Your
that?
fingers will get.
Who does that?
We gotta tell them we just gotta tell them the backstory. Not the Thanksgiving. We're gonna skip over that. But Shayna is Kelly. Sorry, Kelly is the type of person. Doesn't matter where you're at. Let's say you're starving. You're ready to eat dinner. If you're out and she's with you, she's got to take a picture of your plate. So when you're ready to go like this, she's like, whoa, 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 whoa. She will treat you like she's a bouncer in a club and pull up on you with her guns out and her cell phone. Like, let me record it first.
Yeah, a bouncer.
And you're like, are you paying for my meal?
She will make you feel bad about taking a bite of your own
Of your
food
own
while
food.
it's
Right?
hot.
You actually like, okay, like you actually get
You're
a
not
little.
lying.
I like
Let
to
me
eat my
record.
food when the steam is still
It's
on it.
facts.
I want to
Because
burn
if
my
you
tongue.
didn't, my rule is if you don't take a picture of it, it didn't happen. So everybody starts eating the food. I didn't get a picture. I'm like, oh my God, I went to this nice restaurant the next day. And you're like, where's the footage? Everybody ate, so I couldn't take a picture.
She's a footage girl.
Back savage.
But if we ate and left no crumbs, we did what we were supposed to do. So
Okay. I can't whistle.
If I'm full, then it happened.
sorry, I work with high school students. These are the sayings that they put out there.
But
So I mean, out there.
but I am a foodie. You guys you're definitely right about that. I didn't mention that because I'm an ex-foodie because that's how I got my back bigged. So now I'm trying to make more mindful decisions.
She was a foodie, like.
Yes, she was a foodie. Now I'm like, you know what? It looks good on your plate. Let me take this on your plate, but I'm gonna have a salad.
So are you on your unbig your back journey?
Yeah, definitely. We're down almost 40 pounds now.
Woo!
Celebrate.
Ooh.
That explains why you didn't order any food at the restaurant.
Funny?
No,
No,
seriously.
you ordered like a soup. I think you just ordered a
You
soup.
ordered
She's
like
not
an
joking.
appetizer,
Yeah.
tiny little cup of soup, and I was like, she's not gonna order any food.
Instead of ordering a meal, this girl ordered 85 cups of soup. I'm like, you should have just ordered a meal.
No, I
ordered a
should
gallon of
bowl
soup.
instead of a cup. That's not what. No. So that
Why
day,
are you so silly?
that day actually, I wasn't feeling well, so I was like, oh, I just want some hot tea and some soup because like my throat. That's when I started getting sick.
Oh yeah, okay, that's true. Yeah, I
I
remember.
probably would order salad, but a salad when you're sick, it just feels like
It just feels cold.
roughage. Yeah, cold roughage.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel warm.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, that's a bit about the. Did you introduce yourself, Cubs for life?
Yeah, I started off. I started
I feel
off.
like I don't know you though. What did you say?
I literally introduced myself.
No,
I don't remember. I don't remember you
Wow.
telling us about you. I remember you telling us your handles and things like that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I feel the same way.
I want to know about you.
Well, what is
I feel
it?
like you'll get to know about me. If you don't already know me, you will get to know me. I'm the silly sister. I'm the person who says what people want to say, but they're too scared to say. I really,
Curves
just
is a gangster in the family. She is a gangster.
The teddy bear.
Not the
which is
gangster.
So cute.
the person who might actually get active.
Curves is the person that when
Oh,
you're
boy.
mad at somebody, a coworker, you call Curves and she will hype with you. She'll go there with you. I'm like,
literally,
this girl at work, and she'll be like, "Oh my God, tell me she didn't do that." Like
She'll
gets
help you get fired quicker. She
I'm
definitely will
the
amp you up.
person. Listen, I'm the person that don't call me if you have a real issue because I will encourage the bad behavior. And this is something I'm working on. The Lord is working on me with this. But if you call me upset about something, I'm gonna be like, yeah, do it. You want to do it? I'm with you. Like,
She is Princess Petty.
I'm not the person. So it's just like if you want to have some good words that will bring you down, you might want to call Iris. If you want like middle ground, you might want to call Crystal, because Crystal might even get a little turned up with you too, but she's gonna tell you to do the right thing.
Depends
But me myself, personally, I'm gonna tell you to do it every time. I'm like, baby, you right. They did you wrong. Whoop they class, because we're classy. Whoop it, do it.
no.
I'll be right there with you. And if you need bail money, I'm there.
No, you're not. You mean
No,
like,
I'm not.
I didn't tell you to do that. Why'd you do that?
Oh my gosh! Not if you need bail money. I'm there. I'm done.
Anybody
Depending on how much I like you.
I didn't see anybody respond in the chat to get this money, to get this e-gift that we were gonna send over to you for free. Just for
how many people are in the chat?
I see no chat participation. What are you guys doing? Are you just watching? You're not gonna get involved? You don't want to be a part of the show?
Curse.
I'll give you a hint. I'm the youngest. I'm just kidding. I already said that I was.
Forget.
I'm the youngest.
Kurt, before I forget, is there a man in your life?
I said that earlier when we were talking earlier. They were like, oh, what's new in your life? I was like, I'm in a relationship. Like, I've been in a relationship for like a whole year now, but we also been gone for a whole year. So y'all didn't know about him before. So yeah, like,
she's
shout out to my baby.
Shout out to
she's in love.
Hopefully future brother-in-law. We'll see.
We'll see.
Just chill. Like, we're trying to be bridesmaids like 3 times this year, so it's gonna be fun.
We don't press anything though. Like, what's meant for us will happen, but we don't press anything.
True.
So I think he sees the value.
He does.
But yeah, I'm in a relationship.
He's in love.
I'm happy to a good man, because I lost hope. Let me just take a moment to say this. I had lost hope.
Let's hear it.
Lost hope. You know.
I feel like you're about to tell a testimony or something. Go ahead.
No, seriously, I had lost hope. I really felt like, truly, like there were no more decent men on this planet, because I don't really believe in the word good. Like, what is good? Like, define good. But I didn't feel like there was any more decent human beings on this planet as far as males go, because maybe I've been in this podcast space and like bigger platforms for such a time where they really put a nasty taste in my mouth. And even like dating, you know, going on dates here and there, I just was like, it wouldn't get past the first date, because I'm like, ew, I don't want to be with you. Like, you're weird, you're this, you're that. I can find a million different reasons why I don't like you. But with this guy, he just came in like a wrecking ball, and it was
knocked down all her walls.
No, like in a good way, a good wrecking ball.
That's the wrong song.
It can't. Okay, maybe the wrong word. But when I say wrecking ball, I mean like
he knocked
all
the bad down.
There we go.
Yeah,
repurpose that for me.
That poured out of my face.
Yeah. Maybe
all those walls you had built up.
Seriously, no. I was like, wow.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, there's still like good gentlemen out here that are like kind and sweet and actually care. Shout out to his mama. Like, I love her. She's the best. Shout out to Black Sakana, her brand. We're gonna have her up here sometime in March. Can't wait to have her. You guys will love her. That's like that's a little sweet treat. We're gonna get there. Babe. But we
have so much in store. Speaking of, we got
a lot of good people that are gonna be up here.
Oh, we're gonna have so much this season.
Yeah.
You guys have to sit back, prepare yourself, put on your seatbelt. This is gonna be a wild ride, but like a healthy journey. Okay, Kurz, I love that you just share with us. Now I feel like I know you so much better. I want everybody to smile because we are live. Okay, so listen up. It's a party.
Oh, that was
How did the
cool.
balloons come
That was
up?
cool.
What feature is that?
I don't know. I went like this and
Iris got the new iPhone. Listen, okay, so I have some fun questions.
okay.
Just to give people a chance to get to know us better. It's nothing crazy. It's nothing, you don't have to think too deep. It's just fun. Just kind of fire them off. We're gonna have a good time. And then I'm gonna pass it to Iris because I know she wants to talk about a little about the new year and making some not just resolutions, but like plans for your year. So we'll go there after we go here. It's gonna be so much fun. So stay tuned for that. And if anybody wants to comment in the chat with some of these questions, there's gonna be some nice fun questions, like what you would do. Yeah, let's get started. So I'm gonna put the questions at the bottom. All right, so ladies, first things first. You are driving and you just get a craving, the craziest craving. You're like, I have got to have some French fries. Where do you go? Where is your favorite French fry? Like, where is your
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A for you? Okay, Crystal.
Oh, yeah.
Chick-fil-A.
Hey.
Those
First, I
waffle
thought
fries.
Rallies, but then I was like, wait, there's no more Rallies. There's
It's Checkers. It's Checkers here.
But then I was like,
yeah.
dang, Chick-fil-A, like that Chick-fil-A sauce really hit. So probably Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A. All of y'all are Chick-fil-A.
I definitely am team Chick-fil-A. But if I had to be
Waffle
honest,
fries for the win.
I love Chrissy's fries. Her homemade fries are to live for. Like,
Who is
so,
Chris?
Yeah,
Like
Chris.
the one right there?
yeah, sorry, I call her
you.
Chrissy. Yeah,
Girl,
Chris.
send me your address. I'm coming tomorrow.
What is
Yeah.
these fries?
What? She used to make them all the time, just out of
Like,
nowhere. Like,
back to
are you
back.
hungry? You want some fries? And she started chopping these potatoes down, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna be homemade and organic. I'm here for it. Yes.
This girl chops potatoes like a lumberjack.
Do you want to share the?
Wow.
You want to share?
Like, wow, why is your arm so strong? She's
I
like,
think
all those years of shooting.
Chop it really fast. You do get them prepared really fast, and I love it. I'm here for it. I love it.
Listen.
You make me want to make some now.
What about
Yes.
you, Kelly? What's your favorite fry?
Yeah.
So I know you mentioned Rallies, which is like more northern, but the
Okay.
restaurant is Checkers here. Like, give me some
Yes.
Checkers fry. I
That's
know they
fair.
will give me. I know they will give me like a high blood pressure rush as soon as I open
Yes.
my mouth.
For sure.
Like, oh my
That's why I
god,
like.
because it's so
Chrissy's.
salty, but it's
100%.
so good because they're
Each
seasoned.
fry
Like,
has like a teaspoon of oil in it.
Yes. And too much seasoning. I feel like your blood pressure is gonna go up. I can't mess with
You
those.
squeeze the fry and it just like drips down your hand.
100%. So
but that's my
true.
favorite. That's my go-to for French fry. But I don't eat them anymore because
It's not enough blotting to
I've
get
given
that
all
oil
that.
out.
So okay, you guys eat Chick-fil-A fries. You know they have like 1,000 sauces. What's your sauce? What do you dip in?
Chick-fil-A sauce.
Chick-fil-A
Immediately.
sauce.
Immediately.
Chick-fil-A.
100%.
The Polynesian is for the birds.
Does anybody not do Chick-fil-A sauce in the chat? You go to Chick-fil-A sauce. You go to Chick-fil-A. What do you dip your fries in? Anybody? Anybody in the chat? Uncle Rick said he's a Five Guys fries guy. You know what?
Okay.
I like
I heard
Five
theirs
Guys.
were good.
Okay, Uncle
I
Rick,
do like
that was a good one. That's a good
I
one.
do
I
like
don't know why
one time.
Five Guys fries. I only had them like 2 times, but it always seemed like the Five Guys took so dang long. They were cold. Like
No,
Oh,
I've
six
never
guys,
had
you only
hot
7
Five
guys.
Guys fries.
They're always hot.
they make them fresh. So you order them.
What
They
bootleg
literally
Five Guys
drop
you
a
going
fresh
to?
batch. They go.
maybe I
oh,
had a
you
bad
say-
experience. I don't know.
You say fries, they say go, and they just dump a new batch for you. And then
You gotta
you
go
say,
back.
I
I'll
want
go
a
check it out. I'm
small.
gonna try them.
Yeah.
Yes, and you say I want a small, and they literally will be like small in a cup, and they dump the rest into the bag, so it's a large. No matter what, it's always a large. I love
Yeah.
it. Oh, and sorry, now you got my foodies. Oh, stop.
It's a big back activate.
Wow.
Big back activate. Listen, this is an X me. I don't do that no more. Oh yes, Uncle Rick said you got the Cajun seasoning. That right there. That right there. Ooh. So after
Ooh,
seasoning,
I
on
just
the
thought about
fries,
this.
You are there.
Taco Bell has some good fries too.
They do. They're
Not the
so-
nacho, whatever fry. The boys like that.
Yes,
They are
those
good.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
probably number 2.
I don't mess with
That's
Taco
good.
Bell.
But you gotta get it with the nacho cheese.
You have to.
Stop. My mouth is watering. Stop.
It's an
I didn't eat
experience.
nothing today.
Stop, y'all. The big bag demons are attacking.
It's okay.
Right.
I
We're
got
at
meal
work.
prep in the fridge. You don't got to eat nothing bad, so don't worry.
Question. Sorry. Now y'all gotta be thinking. Okay, next question. Ladies,
Yes.
you had a long day. You get home. You're like, oh, I just need to relax. What is your relaxing drink of choice?
Water.
Yes,
Water
ma'am.
for you? Okay.
Tequila.
Tequila?
We live in a hot state. I'm always in need of water.
Water. So you are stressed and you want to sit down and you just pop up a nice ice cold bottle of water and you just
Okay. Lies. I am like obsessed right now with is it Olipop prebiotic beverages. They are so good and they help with
Are those
digestive health.
good?
I love them. The cream soda one is amazing. The root beer one, like, I feel like I'm getting a treat and it's like 35 calories. So I don't feel like I messed up
really
my
low
journey.
sugar.
But they are so good, low in sugar, and then it does help with digestive health. So for me, everything that's like healthy and holistic, I'm always like, it's so much better than kombucha. I feel like it does for me what kombucha is without that nasty, foul aftertaste.
Yeah.
My bad for those that love kombucha, God bless you, but I hate it.
Kombucha tastes like kabuch butt. Like literally
A booty.
kabooty. Like literally
Not
kabooty. Like
kabooty. Yes.
It's nasty.
Two things I got to do before I tell you my drink of choice. I have to shout out to Kelsey, my homegirl, my coworker.
Kels, we love you.
Kelsey.
I'm using Curve's thing. We love you.
Look,
I don't know who Kelsey is. Who
Is
is she?
it this or is it this? Which one?
That one.
Whatever one you choose, it tells your age. So be
Are
careful.
you throwing up a gang sign? We don't do that here.
No. So hold on, let me finish out on Kelsey. Kelsey is actually the one that gave me the French fry question because she asked that at work, and I was like, I'm gonna use that for the podcast, okay? So I had to shout her out. I needed her to know. She said, "Hi, Kelsey's in the chat. Thank you, Kelsey. We're gonna get you
Hi,
up
Kelsey,
here.
we love you.
Kelsey is definitely a queen after my own heart. So, but yeah, Grace. So this right here, Curves. They say no matter depending on how you throw up your heart, tells your age. So like the younger generation, they do this,
They do.
and then the older generation does this.
Yes.
How do y'all?
Oh, I'm mortified. Am I in the older generation?
Wait, are you the old? Are you one of the older sisters?
Are you the
out of
older
family?
sister?
Are
Are
you
you
the older sister?
Yeah, because I mean, I feel like do the heart, we'll know, and then the chat can figure it
Listen, I'm trying to stay a queen up here. Let's don't piss me off.
I don't even know how to do that. Never mind.
Who does this? What is this? This is gang signs.
It's
Like
this. It's a heart like this. The younger generation, they do that. So like if you ask somebody in their 20s, give you up to show you a heart, they'll do this.
They will.
I learned
Instead of
because
this.
I work with all the young kids, and I'm like,
My fingers are too big to do all
Oh
that.
look, I just made hearts. Ooh.
Oh, I want to change my answer. I like orange juice. It's really tasty.
orange juice.
I
Okay.
can drink it any time of day.
Kelsey said it goes like this.
And it goes like this.
Shout out to my girl Summer. Thanks for tapping in.
Hi, Summer.
Hi, Summer.
Okay, so next question. Oh, my drink. Okay, so it used to be a glass of red wine. Oh, and I would just long day. Oh, I'm gonna get a bottle of wine. Crack it. Bottle of wine. But no longer. I'm no longer a slave to fear. Okay, because I'm a child of God. But now, the craziest thing: chamomile tea, lavender chamomile tea with some honey. That's my relaxing drink now. And it feels just like wine, if not better, because it just relaxes me and puts me right to sleep.
You really
just give a
pissed me
cheat
off
code
with
to
that.
life?
Yes.
You just pissed me off with that. You're gonna have me the only one who drinks up here. You make me look like alcohol,
really
right? But it's like,
out.
oh, I drink water, I drink tea, I drink kombucha. And you're like, like, you know what?
Oh gosh.
I'm done. I'm done.
That's
I'm
the same place I get my
done.
cudgeon from.
I'm done. Like, Clock me out.
What do you
And
say?
then it's like, I drink tea, I drink water,
You was
I
like
drink
tequila.
kombucha.
You like tequila
You
right
said it like
now.
Yeah. Be like, I want you to be like, listen, y'all, I know it looks like water, but it's vodka. Like, come on. Like, no.
It is literally water.
The other drink that I'm in love with right now, I've been drinking it since the fall. It's the Rise, I'm not doing a promotion for them, but if they want me to be like, ambassador, and I get my product as complimentary, I'm not gonna be mad at
Rise,
that. But
if you want to
I
sponsor
love
the show,
Rise.
Rise, we will let you be ambassador.
She didn't hype it up enough. They're not going to sponsor.
Because Kelly jumped in, but I truly love how it really does help with everything. I mean, when you see the promos, you think, okay, is it really going to live up to what everybody's saying? It's going through my feed so many times. What it really does help with gut health. Okay, that's super important to me because the gut impacts the brain and other parts of our body. So gut health to me is super important. Boom. That's the one. I'm not a coffee or caffeine drinker, but I love the chai tea. I'm obsessed with chai. It's just in general. But if it's something that I can have and it's just doing well for my body and it helps with mental clarity, I'm not joking. I work with youth, so they are you're emotionally giving all the time. So to have something that gives me like that steady, energy throughout the day, super helpful. Love it. And the taste of the chai and the matcha to live for. I just love it. All I need is 1 cup. I know you're supposed to do 2, but if I drink 2, I might run around the whole entire neighborhood 10 times because
I love how you're so holy and sanctified. You don't say to die for, you say to live for.
to live for. I'm
I
not
love
ready
that.
to die.
Who's dying? Who's dying?
That's what I say too.
Live. We're not riding or dying. We're
Everybody
riding or
says,
living.
"To live
Like,
for."
You know what? I always thought it was a stupid saying because if it's to die for, you can never have it again.
Again,
Nothing
exactly.
is worth that.
gone.
I wanted to live for it. I want to live for it.
Clock
So, yeah.
it.
This poisonous snake bite is to die for because once it bites you, you're done. That's like a
Exactly.
bee. Once he stings you, that's it. Like, was that sting worth the dying for?
No.
I think do bees know when they sting you that they're gonna die? Like,
That's a great question. It's definitely something you should ask Google or YouTube.
Googling.
I don't think the queens know. I don't think we know. I don't think we know.
Oh my god. Okay, so I just wanted to highlight a comment. Uncle Rick said St. Ides THC infused tea. You will thank me later. Curtis, that one's for you.
It's you, Curse.
There we go. You care about me.
Who's
I love
Uncle
that.
Rick?
Yeah, I love the
Uncle Rick has
engagement.
been like live in the chat tonight. Thank you, Uncle Rick. We appreciate you. He said 5 guys. He's been up here. So thank you, Uncle Rick. We appreciate you engaging.
Yeah.
Feel free to guess here, let me show you. This is the question if you want to guess it, because nobody has done it yet. And if you're the only one that guesses, then you're the winner.
Uncle Rick can get the prize.
They're not trying to get to the money.
We will
All
not
right.
be offended. So just
All right. So next question, ladies and gentlemen.
What's the question?
First question. So here we go. Teleportation device or time machine? I have asked this question.
Ooh.
Time
Wow.
machine.
That's so hard.
Time
And
machine.
then why? But
It's
why?
not. It's not
I
hard.
already
Time
know.
machine.
I already know. I bet I could guess what she's going to pick, but go for
Time
it, sis.
machine.
I want to
time
know.
machine.
Wait, hold on, I want to know what Curves is gonna say. You're gonna say. What do you think?
I think she's going to say time machine. I'm not going to cry, but because she wants to bring our dad back.
Or time machine. If I'm not allowed, because I don't want to mess up, the whole
Space-time continuum.
It's not. Yeah, I don't want to mess up the time continuum. That's not fair. Plus, Dad wouldn't even want that, because I know how he is.
Okay.
I would just want to at least go visit Dad, even if it's once a year. I would
just have a
just.
conversation.
I mean,
Just
it's a
talk to
time
him.
machine.
It would be so dope.
You can go back
Anybody
and
who
look.
knows him, just one conversation with him could change your life. It's crazy.
Chef's kiss.
That man spent so much time with God and he just loved people so much. He poured his life out. So just talking to him for 1 hour, you just feel like, number one, so much peace, joy. You feel like you got answers. And it was just so comforting. It was like a hug. There's only like one other person I know right now that their voice is like a hug, but he had it.
There was, oh man.
Yeah, definitely time machine for me.
Time machine.
Unlimited travel.
Unlimited, but like to where though? Where would you go?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I would definitely try to find my younger self.
What would you tell your younger self?
That's the
would
one
you
thing
tell
you're
her?
not supposed to do. And she's like, hi, me.
I
What
don't know.
would
I might have tried another sport.
Really? Wait,
What's
what?
that?
What? Are you
I
cheating
don't
on
get me wrong,
basketball?
like I would be like, play basketball, have fun, but you should probably try golf because you could go pro
What?
young.
Okay,
go
it's
pro
giving
young.
Venus Serena.
You could
Like
go
what?
pro young. You won't kill your knees. You
Mm.
can play till you're old.
Mm.
I was wondering what that snapping sound was every time you sit down around me.
You're such a lie.
I'm playing. I kid.
I can't with you. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hey,
good point.
shout out
Wow,
to
I never
Unc
thought I'd
Rick.
hear you say
He's
that.
he's really showing the love right now. I don't know who you are, but we like you.
Thank
Oh,
you.
don't
Thank
make me
you.
cry, Uncle Rick. You're gonna make me
That
cry.
means a lot.
That means so much.
And he did do a guess. Is he right, ladies? Iris.
Close.
Next.
He's close.
Then curves.
You're right here. You right here. You right here. Move some things around. I'm not gonna tell you, but you're right here.
Move some things around, obviously.
He's
Move
very
some
close.
things around, but you're right here.
Wow, he's super close. I did
If you
not
just
see that
swap,
coming.
if you just swap two people, you got it.
Wow.
You're not wrong, but you're not right.
But he's so close. That's wild.
Very
Okay,
close.
so
People
Crystal-
usually think Chris and I are twins, so you know that's wild that he got that close.
Yeah, that is really close.
People think we're the same
So
person.
for me,
Yeah.
I would pick teleport.
Of course you would.
I would want to
Gosh,
go
that'd be
everywhere.
scary.
I want to go everywhere, and I feel like just because you can I teleport back in time? Like, is it giving or no? Okay, whatever. No, that's not the thing.
Can I tell
Am
you
I
how
giving
scary
away
it would
that
be for Curves to be able to teleport? She would pop into the house. Girl, what you doing? And then pop Caleb there. You want to watch your nephew?
And then pop out.
She's like,
What did you say? Sometimes you gotta
listen,
pop out and show.
listen. She would pop to your house, act like she wanted to hang out with you. She would be dressed to go out.
Dressed to go out.
Stop by. I'm gonna go. Is it cool if I just leave Caleb here? Because I'm like, was that the plan the whole time?
Before you could answer, she would have been
I
gone.
heard it go out.
Man, going outside.
Stop
You
it,
look
stop
at
it. Cut it out.
She would be giving people heart attacks popping up.
Yeah, you would. I'd like we sleep. Girl, I just wanted to talk to you. Like, Grace, it's 3 a.m. You was on my mind.
Facts. I'm still awake.
No. And then she wouldn't let anybody else use it. Nah, we can't do two people at a time.
Teleport. Honestly, if I teleport, I'm not gonna lie, I would do some illegal stuff. Like hold on, relax. I'm not gonna say nothing too crazy. Stop looking like that. I know y'all are nervous, but hear me out. I'm not gonna say nothing too crazy. I'm gonna jump in the bank and I'm gonna jump out. Oh, is it? We're all rich. We're all good. What happened? What? We're in Thailand. We're living our best life. We never have to work again. All right, that's it.
Okay, there's a movie like that where the kid jumped into the bank.
Yes.
And took money.
Well, that was Jumper, right? I love that
Jumper.
movie. That movie really resided with me. Maybe that's what it is.
Makes me feel like your idea is unoriginal, so I'm gonna need you to think of something else.
Wow, it's giving
So
you really
if you couldn't jump,
What's the first place you would go though?
Hawaii.
It's just like hang out on the beach, like
Hang out on the
Take
beach,
me with
watch
you.
a volcano happen, have some drinks, see what their vibes are. I
didn't see that one.
People are like I'm so used to like just
The first
Americans.
thing
Like
you wanted to see a volcano.
would you
I didn't
would
see
you
that
teleport
coming.
to the top of the volcano or to the bottom of the volcano?
Yeah, for real. Can I know? I didn't see that coming. It's not a bad idea.
It's
I just
beautiful.
thought you were like,
It's beautiful. But the thing about it is me being able to teleport, I wouldn't be there for the disaster. Like I would watch it start happening and I will be out. It's like saying, oh, I want to see tsunami in real life. And you're watching the wave come, but you're out before it kills you. You get what I'm saying?
I mean,
no,
that's,
I don't.
That's
With the
almost a
tsunami, you
superpower,
lost me.
though.
You lost me. No.
That's almost a superpower. What would you do to help people?
Yeah, for real.
I mean,
I need to start popping
I
in,
would start
popping
pulling
out.
kids. I would start pulling kids out of Cambodia, out of the bad parts of Africa, because they lied to us and told us that all parts of Africa are poor. That's a lie. They got money on. But anyway, I would start pulling poor kids and kids who are being trafficked out of their situations and throw them into people who are like on the waiting list for adopted kids. Like you would just wake up and have a kid in your house. So you'd be like, oh my God, I wanted a kid. Then the kid is. Yeah, take care of it. You know what I mean?
That's not fair.
You know what I mean? Like you had the whole
You
room
start
set up, you're
kidnapping-
waiting on the waiting list. I done brought you a kid. Here's the
breaks
kid.
into an adoption agency to get a list of names.
Take care. Yeah, I'm the jumper
Then she
adoption
delivers
person.
kids like Santa Claus.
Honestly,
Exactly.
That's
I
kind of
think that's a good
benevolent.
idea. No, kidding.
That's kind of
Oh,
benevolent.
Kelsey guessed the she put in her guess.
Ooh.
Wow.
Hey.
Kelsey,
Winner,
you think I'm
winner,
the
chicken
oldest
dinner. So I'm gonna need you to just send me a message in the back. Let me know where you want your gift card, and we will send that to you. Okay, Kelsey's a winner. Boing, 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 boing. I don't have any cool sound effects. Boing, 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 boing.
That is absolutely awful.
That's the sound you came up.
I'm sorry. Does anybody have anything cooler?
Nope, no.
Oh, wait.
Boy, you're young.
Drum roll. I don't know.
Boing, 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 boing.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna let that one.
Not
Okay.
giving.
Put that on the
Okay.
shelf. Here we go.
All right. So I would choose. So I asked my son this question. I really loved his answer. He was like, I would choose the time machine because I could just time machine to wherever the teleportation device, and I'll just get both. But that's how my son, he always does the workaround. Like, how can I get both? Why do I have to pick? So I like that. But if I had to do the for me, I love to travel. So I'm all about the teleportation because I could just literally pop to wherever and come home. I don't have to spend money on hotels. I don't have to fly anywhere. It's like, and I would literally turn that to a business. Would you like to get there ASAP? I would charge $3,000. So I would make money that way. I'd be like,
I would charge way more than that.
I mean, just per pop, just like boop, 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 boop. Everybody hold them together. I'll take your whole family there, and I would just start a business. And I will put the airlines out of business. So either that, or if I literally it would be about money. If I could time machine, I would just go back in time and tell my younger self, invest in Bitcoin, invest in Amazon, just buy 20. And I would just be set. So yeah. So either way, I would make money. So I would figure out a way to make it work for me. So Uncle Rick said time travel and invent the transport. Okay. True, because you know the future.
Uncle Rick's trying to get paid too. He's not playing.
I see you. Okay. So he's like my son, the workaround. He can have both. I want both. Mm-hmm. Does anybody else? All hearts and minds clear?
Not all hearts.
Okay. So everybody okay. All right. Last question. And then I'll give it over to Iris. All right. So that's not it. So if your life was a movie, what would your blockbuster be titled?
You're showing your age, not Blockbuster.
Blockbuster. No, that's what it's called when you.
Yeah, you still use that term if the movie does well.
I'm talking about the rental place.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, see, I guess I'm showing my age.
Look, we learned something new today. We didn't have to Google it.
What would it be called?
What would be the title of your life story in movie form?
That's really deep. That's the kind of stuff I want to think on for like a day.
So I saved the best for last.
Gigi's Adventures.
That's pretty okay.
Okay, that's basic.
You can call it whatever you want. It's your movie. I wouldn't go see it.
Wow.
Gigi's Adventures came out. Would you be like, ooh, Gigi's Adventures?
How many people went to go see Avengers? Shut up. What the hell are you talking about?
Wait, did you say Gigi's Avengers?
Adventures. I was saying how many people. Never mind. Don't worry about it.
It sounds like
what, Chris? I don't like your face right now.
It sounds like a kid's movie. Gigi.
I feel like my title will be very long.
Oh God.
Listen, Curves, your movie sounds like a kid's movie that's movie R-rated.
And do kids movies not sell out? Thank you, Disney. Stop playing with me.
My kids to go see Gigi's Adventures, and then you be like, oh, we shouldn't have.
They were like, oh goddamn, this ain't no kids movie. This is adult
Yep. So maybe a different title. I'll let you think on that. Do you have something, Chris? You said yours would be really long.
Yeah. Like when I was younger, it was like ball is life.
Now,
Now it's like now it's, now it will be like titled "Ball is Life Until Age and Kids."
Well, damn. Damn. Uncle Rick said his would be called Silent Impact. I feel like that is a movie. I would watch it. That sounds like
That does.
a movie.
That's creative.
I like
Yeah,
that.
that's good.
And then
That's
Uncle
good.
Rick also said you should call yours The World According to Iris.
I love that.
Got
Look at this guy.
Facts. Hey, he must know her. She must be studying her. This is a secret follower right here.
Whole world.
Tell him to name my movie.
That's actually not bad.
It's hilarious. I think mine would be connected to something like musically, like it'd probably be like art imitating life, or the artist's song or something that has to do with music.
Oh, you know what? I want to change mine.
Thank God.
It will be named Connection. Connection.
I don't
Because
hate that.
anybody that I deal with, they know that we have some type of connection. Whether it's sister, brother, family, mother, boyfriend, whatever connection. You're gonna have a connection with me. You're gonna remember me. You're gonna remember me by a connection. Whether I made you laugh, whether I made you, you're gonna
Just
remember.
laugh. Anything else?
Uncle
I mean,
Rick
that's
is a
what I'm-
comedian.
I'm waiting for your heart. Man, that's stupid. Get out
Chris,
of
that
here.
used to be your favorite line. I'll play.
That used to be my life.
But yeah, that's how your husband got you. I'll play you for your heart.
Chris, I'll play for your heart. Like the movie, that's stupid. I'm going to the casino.
Oh,
It's my joke. Wait, Curve.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't use that line.
Kelly, did you share yours yet?
It says Curve's movie title would be "You Can't Put Baby in the Corner." Uncle Ray, we need to give you
It's
the
a
link.
line from a movie. Sis.
Yeah.
It's a line.
Oh, you
It's a
don't
line
know?
from-
Oh, you don't know.
She probably never watched that.
no. It's
It's
called
a
Dirty.
line
What
from a
movie is
movie.
that?
Called Dirty Dancing.
Yeah,
No.
I was waiting for the laugh. Maybe I don't
it's
get
an
it. Maybe
iconic
it's
film.
It's one of those movies you need to know. You have to watch it in life to be able to get stuff like that.
I still haven't even seen The Color Purple. So, I mean,
Neither one, new one or the
I'm
old one.
ashamed.
I just took your card.
they took my card when I said I hadn't seen Friday.
It's been doubly, and your
My
card's been cut
card
up.
has been taken.
It's not just taken out; it's been shredded. Yeah,
You can't get that
Be
back.
our own
the rite of
people.
passage. You probably haven't seen Roots either. Good lord.
You never seen Roots? You've never seen Roots?
No.
I made my son watch Roots. He needed to know.
There's an updated
I see
version.
it's all
of
about
There
it.
is. There is.
I've seen it's all about the Benjamins. Does that count?
Counts for something.
It's not even like the same category of movie.
What?
Counts for
It's like a
something.
rite of passage. As a, you know what? It's okay.
Same thing.
Let's keep it moving.
Okay. Let me see. What was my
What about
movie?
Sister Act? No, I'm just kidding.
These are not even on the same level. These
I can't. This is why Uncle Rick said, "What?" I know you
You
heard it
just
say
said
sister.
Act.
This girl says sister act. I can't. I have no words.
I was just trying to name a movie with black people in it.
There's
I should've
technically
done the
only
Tyler
one.
Perry
It's
film.
Whoopi Goldberg. That's oh my god.
All right. You're in timeout. I'm gonna mute your mic. You get a 5-minute timeout.
She said sister act. Sis, that was funny. That was actually funny.
I'm trying to think of my movie. Here, There, and Everywhere.
That's good. Yeah, I can see that for you.
Literally.
That be living life like it's golden.
Emphasis on everywhere.
I don't know what you mean by that. I don't like that.
No, no,
Okay.
just say you're outside. It's no shade. It's like you've
Yeah,
been
in
all
the backyard, getting chicken eggs and building a fortress.
Mm.
All right. Well, that concludes Ask Questions to Your Sisters. That's not the title of it, but I'm done. I have no more questions unless you ladies have a question you want to ask. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to turn it over to you, Lady Iris. I know you wanted to talk about, what do you want to talk about?
Well, I think it's always important. I know we're literally down to the last couple of days of the first month of the year, but I do think it's always important to set goals, set, expectations for yourself. A lot of families in this, season, they're having like family planning meetings. If you're a single, maybe you're having just kind of like a goal setting party with some of your friends, whatever that might be. You're creating vision boards. I think it's really important to kind of reassess your goals at the end of the month. It's so easy to start off something in life and be so excited day one, day two, day three. But as Chris and I were talking a couple of weeks ago, there's something called Quitter's Day. And this usually transpires on the second Friday in January, usually January the 10th. They've coined it now Quitter's Day. And some people are making this more of a celebratory thing. And that sounds really cute. But in actuality, you can kind of circumvent this Quitter's Day if we set realistic goals, right? And the thing that I think is most important, instead of, even if you set an unrealistic goal that can happen to anybody, it's okay to step back a couple of paces and replan the goals. Nobody says that January is the only day you can, January is the only month you can plan goals for your year. So, my point of view that I wanted to kind of just really kind of look at this, as you guys know, faith. I always come from like a faith-based standpoint, and one of my favorite scriptures is that the diligent will bear rule. Our father explained to us way back when, which I thought was very important, that diligence doesn't mean the same thing as consistency. You think, okay, I haven't been consistent this week with my workouts, so I failed this week. Diligence means you fail, but you get back up and you do it again. And sometimes that diligence could mean it happens a couple of days later. Maybe it's a week later. I don't know about you. Some of us have been getting the flu. We've been getting sick. That can impact your workout. You know what I mean? And if you're not feeling well, your immune system's already compromised. You don't want to go into a gym full of 1,000 people and you're already weakened. So you might have to take a day or two to rest, or maybe a little bit longer. But that doesn't mean you failed for the week. That's you listening to your body, assessing what's good for you, and then coming back into the game when you're ready.
And can I just say,
Sure.
Speaking about the gym for Quitter's Day, I'm so glad for it, because I cannot stand how on January 31st, there's one person in the gym, and on December 31st, one person in the gym. January 1st, it's like 1,000 people. You can't even scoop by anybody to get on a machine. I'm like, what are y'all doing here? I'm like, all right, I'll give it 2 weeks. I'll be back in 2 weeks. And nobody's in the gym. Nobody. It's like every year, it never fails. I'm like, I go to the gym normal, and I'm like, oh, I forgot. Y'all are pretending to be here. You fakers. If you're going to do it, then do it. But don't be holding up machines for 2 weeks.
But I don't think they're fakers. I think you come into a new situation and you see what it takes to stay there. So I think our parents set it up really well for us, and now it's a trending thing. But you have to think of these things as a lifestyle change. If you think of it as just a diet and me just checking in till I hit my goals, you're never going to stick with it. Or you might stick with it for a while till you get your results, then you kind of regress. Like, you don't want to look at something as this is just me coming in for a little bit. If you want to start something, you have to make it a part of your lifestyle. Anytime somebody asks me to do something and it's going to be long term, I always think I need to count the cost. And this is something that the Bible tells us to do anyway. So I take that very seriously. Some people are like, why? Well, you haven't got back to me, because I don't make decisions flippantly. I don't make them very casually or quickly. I make it because if you say you need me to help, I need to be there, then I got to see this happening in my everyday life. Because as we know, success is a planned event. If I want to succeed in something, I have to schedule it out. Because if you really want to do something, your daily habits are the things that form that outcome that you want. So you have to see it happening daily. So for me, when somebody says, hey, do you want to start a band? I have to literally visualize myself driving. I have to budget the money for the gas. I have to section off the time. I have to make sure that I can be present for Tuesday and Thursday practices, or I'm already setting myself up, not just to fail for me, but now I'm letting somebody else down too. So I take it very seriously. So I think the way that you can do this, they noted, I'm reading from an article called Ask an Expert. Don't Let Quitters Day Overtake You, Your New Year's Goals. And I want to give credit to the author. It's Emma Parkhurst. She's a professional practice assistant professor. I just thought her article was very profound, but she said that you should use the SMART goal to check to see if you know you're continuing with your goals. And when you set your goals, this is the way you should do it. So
What is
SMART
SMART goal?
stands, yes. So start
Oh, okay.
SMART acronym, sorry. SMART is an acronym for smart, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. You can find this online. All you literally have to do is put in SMART goal setting or goals, and they'll give you the breakdown. But for specific, it's just noting be specific about your goals. Measurable, make sure that you can measure your success. So if I want to get more toned or fit, I'm going to sit with my trainer and I'm going to talk to them about my 3 month. For me, I think it's smart to have a 1 month goal, 3 month, 6 month, and of course a year goal. So these are things that I can measure and I can see that there's change. Even if it's a couple of pounds, I can still see that there's some change taking place. Also achievable. Ensure your goals are realistic and achievable. Don't set yourself a goal that's too easy or too difficult to complete. And I know I've heard so many girls say, my friend's getting married in May. I'm gonna lose like 100 pounds by May.
Yes, do
That's
it, girl.
not that. Yeah, okay,
Don't
but
do
how
it.
about this? That's unhealthy to lose that much weight that fast. I'm not saying it can't happen, but losing 100 pounds by May, it's the end of January. So if I'm truly assessing this, it's February. That means I'm like 3 months out, 100 pounds, and I'm not saying it can't happen, but I do think it's important. Maybe sit with a nutritionist, sit with a trainer, and talk to them about a realistic goal. And if they think you can do it and they are monitoring you, that's your business. But we all know it's smarter to lose 1 to 2 pounds a week. So for someone that's trying to set it to go 100 pounds in like 2 months, you're already going to be upset when you hit the end of February and it's a shorter month and you haven't achieved the 50 pounds because you know you need another 50 to get to where you're going. So I think the achievable part is important. And then also relevant. Set your goal, set a goal that's relevant to you. Is your goal worthwhile to you? Are you the right person to achieve it? For example, if one of your friends is saying, hey, I'm going to start learning how to play the guitar. You've never wanted to learn how to play guitar. You actually wanted to learn piano, but you're going along with them just because, hey, it's something to do for the new year. We'll do it together. But it's not something that you want to do. I don't think that's realistic and you're going to stick with it. So I think it would be wiser for you to opt for the piano lessons because that's actually something you want to do. And then lastly, time bound. Assign a start and end date to your goal to encourage yourself to reach it with a deadline. And I think to me, that is fully being realistic. If I truly want to make healthier choices, let's say by December, I'm trying to lose a certain amount of weight or I'm trying to change the way I eat. So I'm incorporating healthy things. I think I would personally get an accountability partner. I have a couple on the phone right here, or this line right here. My sis Chrissy here, she is the kind of person, if you tell her you have a goal, she is going to hound you. She is going to call you up. Hey, how's it going? You doing your wall push-ups? Hey, you've been walking, it's
Not
it,
your
it,
wall
it,
push-up.
at the time it might seem like, oh my gosh, she's not letting up, but she's exactly the person that I need to stay on track. And then she will give you the talk of your life. She's quiet on screen, but in person, if she, because this is what her degree's in, it's in health and wellness, she will keep you on track. She will start to be like, did you see the plan I put in place? I sent it to the group chat. Are you going to follow that? And I'm looking at her like, oh my God. She's like, have you been looking at your calorie deficit? But at the same time, she is truly helping me keep the promise to myself. And I'm all about that. Did I keep the promise to myself? If I know this is something that I'm weak in, I'm going to get somebody that I know is strong in it. And Chrissy's that kind of person. We used to work out together all the time at our old job. Even if it was 2 in the morning, if we got off really late, she'd be like, hey, I'd be like, you going to walk? Girl, I'm going for a walk. Do you want to run today? And I'm looking at her like, I'm still recovering from my knee. And she's like, I think you got it. So she goes coach mode. But why is that beneficial? Because she's going to keep me. If I tell her that I want to do something by a certain time, she sticks to that. She's like a freaking AI robot with that. She will be like, I thought you wanted to make this goal. And I'm like, oh my
AI
God,
is crazy.
what did I do? She'd be like, my logic is undeniable. I'm right. I'm right. But the cool thing is she'll break it down and make you feel like your goal's achievable, because she's been there before. she's been an athlete her whole life. So my whole point is doing the smart goal setting is wise, but having people in your community, they're going to help you keep those goals, and it's somebody you can trust and somebody that's going to actually motivate you and sometimes be a little bit firm with you so you keep with your goals. I think that's one of the best ways to keep those goals. So instead of focusing on Quitter's Day, it's the end of the month. Why don't we reassess our goals and maybe focus on 3 goals this year instead of we all put like 20 goals down and we're like, we're going to build an empire. We're going to take over the world. We're going to become astronauts. It's like all these astronomical ideas, which is cool. It's exciting. But at the same time, it is really cool to see yourself start to transform into what you envisioned yourself to do. And I have to give kudos to Curves. One thing she does yearly is she always puts together a vision board. And I really love that about her. I always joke with her, like December, I'm like, are you sitting down writing your goals? She's like, mm-hmm. And, she really sits down. She'll almost make a little party about it. She'll have her little drink. She'll have a nice little snack. She'll have a brand new notebook. And then she writes it out first. And she starts putting together a dream board, a vision board. And most of the people that I know that do that, it does come to pass, because what does the Bible say? Write down the vision and make it plain in Habakkuk 2:2, that whoever sees it can run with it. And I'm paraphrasing, but to me, it's really important if we take the time to truly place out real goals, but also we have a community of people that help you keep it. And then you keep the vision in front of you. So those days that you don't want to show up for yourself because you're like, I'm tired, I'm exhausted, the kids are sick, I'm sick, whatever it is, okay, be diligent, get back on the horse, but also you're seeing that vision. It almost like haunts you after a while, but you see yourself accomplishing it. And when you do finally accomplish it, and you can kind of check off our other sister Toya, everything she's put on her vision board, that thing has come to pass. So there's something very powerful about seeing the vision, visualizing it, and seeing yourself there, and then at the end of the year assessing how you've accomplished it. But I would like to tap Chrissy in because I could tell she's got some things to say. Do you want to jump in?
Me?
Mhm.
No. I thought you laid it out very well.
Well, I completely agree with Iris here. Like, one thing about it is, like, we start off with motivation, but it really ends up like with discipline. So at the end of the day, like, whatever you see on your vision board, that's something that you're motivated to do. You're like, I want this, I want that. You're motivated, you're excited, but we all know that motivation runs out. We all know that, like, if you ever planned anything, you know that at first we're all excited. We all want to do things. Like, who's going to really look at yourself and say, oh, I'm going to plan this goal and not finish? Like, but what ends up happening? So the truth, like, the fact of the matter is, it's like, okay, you start off motivated and excited, but it's like, what's going to keep you there? Which ends up really asking the question of, like, what is your why? Why are you doing what you're doing?
Yes.
Is it because your family? Is it because your relationship? Is it because your kid? Like, whatever it is, your why is really going to be what's keeping you pushing every day. That discipline.
Yes.
Your why is pretty much that discipline that's going to keep you going every day past that motivation. Because some days you might wake up and not feel motivated. You're sick. You got cramps. Oh, you got a cramp in your leg. Oh, you broke something. You're broke. Your money, like, whatever the case may be. Like, there's always something that can happen in life.
Yeah.
And if you're old enough, you know that things always pop up and you're like, oh, dang, why me? So, but the thing is, like, okay, so even on those days where you're stopping and you're like, dang, like, why are things not working out the way I want them to work out? Like, what's keeping you going through that?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because it's not going to be motivation that day, because you're going to be looking at it like, I'm not really feeling motivated. My tire went out. Oh, I got $3 in my bank account. You're not feeling so motivated. You're not so excited as you were when you wrote out those little plans. But your why, oh, I'm doing this for my kid. Oh, I'm doing this for my family. I'm doing this for whatever your why is. That's what's going to keep you pushing on those days where you're like, damn, like,
Yes.
this is, because we're all going to have those days. And I think that's
actually
more real than anything, because people are going to talk, what do you want? What do you want? It's like, okay, what are you going to do when what you want and how you expected things to go don't go the way you expected them to go?
Right.
I don't expect my daddy to die 3 years ago. It happened.
And that's really good. I'm glad you bring up that point, because as an optician, one thing that I am always requested to do is teach people how to put in contact lenses. And before I have them start, I always say, okay, go ahead and sit, wash your hands, have a seat. And I lay out their contacts and I sit them down and I always say, why do you want to wear contacts? And then they can be like, I don't know, my mom and dad wanted me to, or whatever their reason. But it's the people who have a real why that carry through to the end. They're like, well, prom is coming up and I don't want to have to wear my thick glasses. Or I get married in a couple weeks and I really want to not have to wear my glasses. So like when they have their reason, or my glasses are so thick and heavy, I just want to be able to see the world without having to wear something on my face. I'm like, whatever your reason is. I said, the reason I'm asking you this, I said, because when it gets tough, when you decide you want to give up, when you don't want to do this anymore, when your eye hurts, when you feel like you can't do it, I'm going to remind you of your reason. And I always do. I'm always like, but your prom though, or like your prom is in, you have to get this in, your prom is coming. I was like, these glasses will not match with your dress. Like you got to get these contacts. And they're like, you're right. So when they feel like quitting, I remind them of their why. And it always motivates them to keep on going. So that is a good point. I'm glad that you brought that up, Curves. And
can I add to that, Shayna?
Oh, go for it.
Okay, so
Coach,
just to add to what you said, we do realize that at times life can get really tough. Like it's not always smooth sailing. So, there could be moments or seasons where you're so far from your goals, you don't even know how you got there.
Yeah.
But one thing that helps is that list or that vision board and keeping it somewhere where you can see it every day.
Every day.
Even if you're not actively working on it, you just want to be reminded of what's important to you.
Yes.
Agreed.
Like Shayna said, like you have your why, because it'll help reel you back in after you kind of go through whatever it is life puts you through, because life can be unkind. We've all been through some rough stages in our life. So I just wanted to mention that. And if you can just do one little thing every day, even if it's just something small that just gets you a little bit closer to your goal.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be these big actions. It could just be something really small that you do every day for 10 minutes that just gets you a little bit closer to your goal.
Agreed.
That's true. Agree. And what do they say? It takes 100 hours to make you excellent at something.
I thought it was 10,000.
No, it's 100.
Somebody
I think I'm probably thinking about the professional, the professional hours. If I could ask Curves, can you tell the audience what Pop shared with you when you lost a friend and the importance of having a routine and how that can keep you going?
Yes, that's my favorite. Okay, so one piece of advice my father gave me before he passed away was, okay, so I had lost oh my gosh, so many people in such a short frame of time. It's really sad when I think and I look back at it. I'm like, wow, I wish I could hug the old me, because like it's really sad like how much happened in such a small frame of time. I lost a friend in 2020. He was somebody I was friends with back in high school. He ended up, taking his own life, and, that's a whole nother situation. But nevertheless, like I lost some people, and, I remember the most recent one that had happened like a few months before my dad had passed was my ex, and he had passed away, and I found out, and like, even though we had been broken up before he ended up passing away, it kind of like did something to me. It was weird. And like, I was like, dang, like life is crazy. Like, it was just a really, I don't even know the word for it, but it was really weird. It was almost like you're looking, like you ever watch a movie? Like imagine you watching a movie from the person who's watching it standpoint, but you're actually in the movie. So it's like you're watching something, but you're not. You're watching it as the audience, but you're in the movie. So long story short,
feel like a dream.
Exactly. There you go. It's like you astro projecting. You're seeing something happen, but you're there. Okay. So I hope I didn't confuse anyone with that. So long story short, what my dad taught me was pretty much like, you're going to see a lot of people, you're going to lose a lot of people in your lifetime. The important thing is to keep a routine. So he pretty much taught me, like, no matter what happens, you have to keep moving. Like, take your time, grieve, be sad, be upset, whatever emotions come with that, deal with that, but don't stay there, because some people get stuck in a certain place and life keeps going. It sucks. You wanna stay there, but at the end of the day, like life keeps going. Life doesn't stop for any of us. So it's like he pretty much told me the importance of keeping a routine, because even when things are bad, and that was hard. So it's like me losing my father. It's like, keep a routine. Okay, so I'm supposed to just keep going to work. I'm supposed to keep doing this. I'm supposed to act like nothing happened. Not really. Like, take your time, but at the same time, you have to keep a routine, because things in life are going to happen. And a lot of the times we're not going to be prepared for it. It's going to be your first time experiencing something. And you're like, wow, this happened to me, and it sucks. Like, there's no manual for our lives. At the end of the day, there's no right way to do it. So it's like, since there's no manual, you have to think about, how am I going to maneuver during these situations? When these situations do arise, how am I going to handle getting through this obstacle? And that's what kind of that's what will help you. So that's what my dad taught me. I think that's what Iris wanted me to speak on. But yeah, just keep a routine. So if your routine was waking up, brushing your teeth, getting a workout in, reading a book, whatever your routine is, keep that up. Grieve, be sad. And this is not just with death. It can be with a relationship. It could be the loss of a relationship. It could be with you breaking ties with certain friends. You had a routine with this person at some point in time. You have to move on now. And now you have to keep your routine, and don't deviate from that, because a tragedy happened. It sucks. It sucks.
And then I would also like to point out, a good source that we all go to is the Bible for us, and praying and fellowshipping with loved ones, and also our church friends. So that's what we do. But I would like to wrap. I know we have gone over our time. I do appreciate everyone joining us. We will be here 7:30 every night. I'm sorry, not every night. Every Thursday night. Not every night. Not every night. No. Every Thursday night,
okay.
7:30. Be sure to tap in. We have some exciting things for you guys coming this season. So thank you. We appreciate your time. Thank you for joining us. You guys have been great.
Love you guys.
Love you. Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
It still says